There arrives a pivotal moment in each of our lives, a clear juncture where a definitive choice must be made. It's the moment we decide to cease our backward glances at what has gone awry, to finally release the heavy burden of regrets, and to actively prevent the shadows of the past from dictating the narrative of our present and future. That decisive moment, it's here. It's now. Perhaps you've weathered storms that left you reeling, felt the sting of life's unexpected blows. Maybe you've experienced loss, tasted the bitterness of failure, or stumbled, and made missteps that for a time convinced you that rising again was an impossibility. But let me state this unequivocally, your story is far from over. The final page has not been written. This very chapter you are living right now, its title is Your Comeback. A comeback transcends a simple return to a former state. It signifies a resurgence, an ascent to a position of greater strength and resilience. It's that profound moment of self-reflection, looking squarely in the mirror and declaring, enough is enough. It's about re-entering the arena, regardless of the number of times you've been knocked down, and with unwavering conviction stating, I will not yield. Life will undoubtedly present its trials. It will push you to your absolute limits, forcing you to question the very foundations of your beliefs. But it is your subsequent actions that will ultimately define your trajectory. Will you passively observe as the world moves on without you? Or will you summon your inner strength and engage in the fight? Will you seize control of your own destiny, decreeing that this very day marks the turning point, the moment things begin to shift in your favor? Let's be honest, there will always be naysayers, voices that attempt to diminish your potential, whispering insidious doubts about your capabilities, your worthiness, and the feasibility of your aspirations. But remember this fundamental truth: they do not hold the pen to your destiny. You do. The past is immutable, it cannot be rewritten. However, the narrative of what unfolds from this point forward is entirely within your power to shape. Take the pain, the setbacks, the disappointments, every tear shed, every sleepless night endured, every instance where the temptation to surrender felt overwhelming, and transmute them into fuel. Let these experiences ignite an unyielding drive within you, propelling you forward with unprecedented force. Because this time your return is not merely a recovery, it is an evolution. You are coming back stronger, wiser, imbued with a fire in your soul that no external force can extinguish. You are granted one life, a singular opportunity. There are no do-overs. Why then squander this precious gift in the confines of self-pity, in the stifling atmosphere of playing small? The time for rising is now. The time for engaging in the battle is now. The time to reveal your true self to the world is now. The path will not be easy. Nothing of true value ever is, but you possess the inherent capacity, the inner reserves, and the very instant you make the unwavering decision that nothing will stand in your way, that is the precise moment your comeback ignites. So, what are you waiting for? Stand tall, eradicate the seeds of doubt, silence the clamor of fear, and reclaim dominion over your own existence. Because this is your comeback, and the world is poised to witness the extraordinary power that resides within you. Your comeback is not a fleeting event. It is a transformative journey, one that will rigorously test the mettle of your will, the steadfastness of your discipline, and the resilience of your spirit. Comfort will be a rare companion, and ease will be an unfamiliar sensation. Yet, if you persevere, if you steadfastly refuse to retreat, you will emerge as a more formidable version of yourself than you ever thought possible. There will be those who cast doubt, who attempt to tether you to the failures of your past, to the moments where you fell short of the mark. But heed this, your past does not define the boundaries of your future. Your mistakes are not the architects of your destiny. Every legend, every champion, every individual who has ascended to greatness has navigated the treacherous terrain of failure. Their distinguishing characteristic: they did not allow failure to be their final act. And now the stage is set for your own powerful rewrite. This is your moment to redefine your narrative, your time to demonstrate to the world the very essence of your being. You may feel unprepared, inadequate, lacking the necessary strength, but deep within you lies a wellspring of untapped potential. You possess everything you need. All that is required is belief, that initial courageous step, one single step, one resolute decision to rise rather than remain fallen, one unwavering choice to continue moving forward when every fiber of your being screams for respite. Because the stark reality is this: the pain of pushing forward is temporary, the ache of giving up endures indefinitely. Envision your life a year from now, 5 years, a decade. Will you look back with pride at the choices you make today, or will you be haunted by the ghost of inaction, by the lingering question of what if? Will you be able to declare, I gave it my all, or will the words what if forever echo in your mind? There is a fire within you, a reservoir of potential that transcends the limits of your current imagination, but no external force can unlock it. No one can traverse this path for you. The onus is on you. No more excuses. No more waiting for an opportune moment. No more hoping for a miraculous transformation. You are the catalyst for change, the embodiment of the difference, the very essence of your comeback. Struggle is an inevitable part of the journey. Obstacles will arise. But with each challenge you confront, with every resistance you overcome, you grow stronger. You prove both to yourself and to the world that you are unbreakable. Champions are not forged in the comfort of ease. They are sculpted in the crucible of adversity. And right now, you are being molded into something unstoppable. Embrace your story. Assume responsibility for the trajectory of your future. Reclaim your inherent power, because you are not finished. Your most brilliant days are not relegated to the past. They lie ahead, waiting to be realized. The time is now. This is your comeback, and the world is waiting with bated breath to witness your ascent. Now go. Go demonstrate to yourself that you are more than the sum of your past experiences. Go prove that your strength eclipses your failures. Go prove that nothing can impede your progress, for you are destined for greatness, and this is merely the genesis. Your comeback is not a whimsical dream or a fleeting wish. It is a conscious decision, a commitment you must reaffirm with each sunrise. When the alarm pierces the morning stillness, you face a choice. Succumb to the inertia of the snooze button and remain unchanged, or rise and seize the day with purposeful action. When life throws its inevitable curveballs, you have a choice. Succumb to complaint and resignation, or seek a path forward with unwavering resolve. When the world casts its shadow of doubt upon you, you have a choice. Allow their negativity to break your spirit, or harness their skepticism as fuel to propel you to even greater heights. Success is not a matter of chance or inherent talent. It is the byproduct of unwavering consistency, of showing up even when motivation wanes, of diligently putting in the work even when no one is watching, of relentlessly grinding until the pain of the past is transmuted into the power of the present. Reflect upon the stories of the greats, those who defied seemingly insurmountable odds, who alchemized failure into the very essence of their triumph. Do you imagine their paths were paved with ease? Do you believe they were immune to self-doubt? No, they simply made a choice, a resolute commitment to keep moving forward, a refusal to allow external circumstances to define their limitations. A powerful decision to rise. And that same empowering choice stands before you right now. What will you choose? Will you remain a passive observer as life unfolds around you? Will you allow yourself to remain tethered to the cycle of regret, fear, and doubt? Or will you rise? This is your time. No external savior will appear. No one will hand you the life you yearn for. You must seize it. You must fight for it. And when you do, something extraordinary begins to happen. The more you push your boundaries, the stronger you become. The more you confront your fears, the more fearless you evolve. The more steadfastly you refuse to quit, the more unstoppable you become. Each step you take towards your comeback is a victory in itself. Every time you resist the urge to surrender, you are proving to yourself that your capabilities extend far beyond the limits of your current perception. The journey will not be without its challenges. Nothing of profound value ever is. But the ultimate reward, the realization of your full potential, will be immeasurably worth the arduous climb. Because one day, you will look back at this very moment. The moment you resolved to take control, the moment you committed to fighting for your dreams, the moment you decided to cast aside excuses, and you will be filled with an overwhelming sense of pride. Pride in your unwavering perseverance, pride in your resilience during the darkest hours, and pride in the remarkable individual you have become. So stand tall, reclaim your power, step boldly into your greatness. The world awaits. It is time for your comeback, and this time, you do not stop until victory is yours. There will be moments when doubt stealthily creeps into your thoughts, when the weight of past failures and the insidious whispers of fear attempt to drag you back into the shadows. But listen intently. You are not defined by your past. You are not the sum of your failures. You are not bound by your fears. You possess a strength that transcends pain, a resilience that dwarfs setbacks, and an innate ability to transmute every ounce of struggle into unyielding power. A comeback is often forged in the quiet solitude of unseen hours. It is built in the pre-dawn moments when the world still sleeps, in the late-night vigils when exhaustion pleads for surrender. It is nurtured in the moments when external validation is absent, and you choose to believe in yourself with unwavering conviction. Champions are sculpted in the unseen work, in the sacrifices that go unacknowledged, in the relentless dedication that occurs far from the applause of the crowd. When external support wanes, when it is solely you against yourself, that is when the true battle commences. Are you willing to fight for the future you envision? Are you willing to push through the seemingly insurmountable barriers that rise before you? Are you willing to rise time and time again, until you embody the person you are destined to be? Because the stark truth is this: the pain of discipline is fleeting, the agony of regret endures. There will always be compelling reasons to quit, a litany of convenient excuses, but there will also always be one overriding reason to persevere: your future self. The future version of you, the one who achieved, the one who rose above, the one who conquered, is watching you in this very moment, awaiting the decision you are about to make. Will you falter and disappoint that future self, or will you fight valiantly for their realization? This comeback is not about proving others wrong, about seeking external validation or making a grand spectacle for the world. It is about a profound internal validation, proving to yourself the extraordinary capabilities that reside within you. You do not require permission to rise, approval to transform your life, or someone else to declare your potential. You already know it exists, and now, the time for decisive action has arrived. No more waiting for an elusive, perfect moment. No more succumbing to the paralysis of doubt. No more delaying the pursuit of your dreams. Rise, move forward, take that initial step and then another. Maintain your momentum, because a day will soon arrive when you look back at this very moment, the moment you chose to rise, and you will realize it was the most empowering decision you ever made. This is your time, this is your moment, this is your comeback. And when the dust settles, when the storm clears, when the battle concludes, you will not merely be standing, you will be standing taller, stronger, imbued with a power you never knew you possessed. Now go. Go reclaim the life that is rightfully yours. There is no turning back. You have made the decision. Your sights are firmly set on your comeback, and the only direction remaining is forward. The world may attempt to test your resolve. Life may hurl unforeseen obstacles into your path. Doubt may whisper insidious lies in your ear. But none of that holds any real power, for you are stronger than the sum of your struggles, built for this very fight, and destined to rise above any impediment that dares to stand in your way. This is where champions are truly forged, not in the comfort of ease, but in the crucible of pressure, in the moments when surrender appears to be the most logical option, yet you choose to press onward, relentlessly. Because here lies a fundamental truth: the majority of individuals falter when the journey becomes arduous. Most retreat when the sting of pain intensifies. Most settle for a life that falls short of their potential, shackled by the fear of continued struggle. But you are not the majority. You are the one who will defy the odds, the one who will persevere regardless of the apparent impossibility, the one who will transmute every failure, every setback, every moment of intense struggle into the very building blocks of something extraordinary. Your story is not yet complete. A new chapter awaits its authoring, and this chapter, this pivotal turning point, is titled Redemption. You are about to silence every lingering doubt, to definitively prove to yourself the unwavering strength of your capabilities. You are poised to take every painful memory from your past and alchemize it into the very fuel that propels you to unprecedented heights. You were never intended to remain fallen. You were never meant to dwell in the shadows of regret. Your destiny is to rise, to conquer. But here is the crucial element. You must desire it with an unyielding intensity. A hunger so profound that you are willing to make the necessary sacrifices, to invest the relentless effort, to maintain forward momentum, even when every fiber of your being screams for respite. This is the very essence that distinguishes the weak from the strong, the broken from the unstoppable, those who merely wish for success from those who actively create and manifest it. And make no mistake, you are a creator. With every deliberate step forward, you are crafting your destiny. With every conscious choice, you are shaping your legacy. Your future is being actively sculpted in this very moment. So, let me ask you, what is the vision you hold for your future? Do you envision a life defined by hesitation, regret, and a litany of excuses? Or do you see a life characterized by relentless effort, unbreakable discipline, and the unwavering mindset of a champion?